Hello, my name is Kate Newmer and I'm a Penn State dietetic intern. Today I will be teaching you about unit price. Have you ever been in a grocery store looking at the price tag and wondered what the other price was in the corner of the tag? Well, that is called unit price. Unit price is the price of a specific quantity of the product or unit. You probably see unit prices in your everyday life and don't realize it. For example, with gasoline prices, you look at price per gallon to find the best deal. Price per gallon is an example of unit price because it is the cost per one unit. In this case, the unit is 1 gallon. Unit price is often used in a grocery store, which is what we will focus on in this lesson. So why is knowing unit price important? Understanding unit price is important because it allows us to find the best prices. It also allows us to compare the same products but different sizes. It also allows us to compare the same products but different brands. And overall, it makes us informed, smart consumers. Often stores will have labels with unit price already in the corner, but it is still important that we know how to calculate unit price and understand what unit price is telling us. So how do we calculate unit price? To find unit price, we will find the price of the product and divide it by the amount of the product. For example, if the product you're looking at is measured by weight or volume, you would take the price of the whole package and divide it by the number of ounces, grams, liters, or other measures stated on the package. You can also calculate unit price with packages that have more than one product, and you can see the formula here. Let's look at some examples to help us. Marcus is buying a pack of spoons that is $5. There are 25 spoons in the pack. What is our unit price? To solve this, we will take the total amount and divide it by the amount in the package. So we will take $5 and divide it by 25 spoons. This gives us a unit price of 20 cents per spoon. Let's try an example with a product that is measured by weight. Chelsea is purchasing a box of cereal that is $5.40. There are 18 ounces of cereal in the box. What is our unit price? In this example, we do the same steps. We take $5.40, the total price, and divide it by 18 ounces, the total amount. The unit price is 30 cents per ounce of cereal. Let's try an example where we are measuring a package with multiple containers in the package. Anna wants to buy a package of tomato soup that has 6 12-ounce cans and costs $9.36. What is the unit price? To find this, we will have to figure out how many ounces are in all 6 cans combined. To find that, we take the total number of ounces in one can, so 12 ounces, and multiply it by the total number of cans in our package, so 6 cans. This tells us that our total number of ounces in all the soup cans combined is 72 ounces. 72 ounces gives us our total amount, which is the bottom number of our equation. So now we take our total price for the package, $9.36, and divide it by our total amount, 72 ounces. This gives us our unit price of 13 cents per ounce. Now let's take this a step further. What would be a better deal? If Anna bought the package of 6 cans, or if she bought 6 individual cans of the same soup? The way to find this out would be to calculate the unit price of an individual can of the same soup. So Anna sees the same 12-ounce can of tomato soup, but not packaged, and the price is $2.40 for the individual can. What is our unit price? Here we take $2.40, the total price of the soup, and divide this by 12 ounces, the total amount of the soup. Our unit price is 20 cents per ounce of soup. Let's compare. The package of 6 cans of 12-ounce soups had a unit price of 13 cents per 1 ounce, and our individual can of soup had a unit price of 20 cents per 1 ounce soup. As you can see, it would be a better deal for Anna to buy the package of 6 cans of soup instead of buying 6 cans of soup separately. This course of action, however, does depend on Anna's ability to store and consume the food in a reasonable amount of time. Because Anna was able to calculate unit price, she was able to make a smart consumer decision. Now let's try an example with two different sizes of the same product. Brandon wants to know if he should buy a jar of peanut butter that has 16 ounces for $3.80, or if he should buy a jar of peanut butter that has 8 ounces for $2.40. So here we need to calculate the unit price for both jars of peanut butter. For the 16-ounce jar, we take the total price, $3.80, and divide it by the amount, 16 ounces, which gives us a unit price rounded to 24 cents. For our 8-ounce jar, we take the total price, $2.40, and divide it by the total amount, 8 ounces, which gives us a unit price of 30 cents. So even though the 8-ounce jar seems to have the lower total price, when you calculate the unit price, we can see that Brandon would actually get more for his buck by purchasing the 16-ounce jar since it has a lower unit price per ounce. To clarify, you don't need to actually calculate unit price in most cases. It usually is right on the price tag. However, as you can see, knowing how to calculate unit price is very helpful when it comes to being a smart consumer. Although a price might look great, it may be better to buy bulk products if we need more of an item than buying multiple individual items as we saw in the example of the soup. Understanding unit price makes us smart consumers. Thank you for your attention during this presentation, and I hope you found the information valuable.